Tonight, ABC News witnessing firsthand the immigration crackdown now underway in Chicago. Pierre Thomas is there, who federal agents are after, and Pierre asking about the critics who want to know why agents across the country in these crackdowns are wearing masks.
Today we're going after a very violent TDA gang member.
Tonight, exclusive evidence that Chicago's Operation Midway Blitz has begun. ABC News was given access to one of the first operations, ATF and ICE working together. You see dozens of heavily armed agents meeting at an undisclosed location to track suspected members of Tren de Araga's gang, accused of selling guns.
A lot of these firearms came back to very violent shootings in Chicago, homicides, carjackings, aggravated batteries.
We suit up and head out with Marcos Charles of ICE's Enforcement Removal Unit. Agents conduct surveillance of a suspected gun trafficking location, and after about 90 minutes, ATF targets a vehicle that flees, arresting 2 men they believe are suspected gang members. Minutes later, we arrive at another location. There's been another arrest. Federal agents removing a baby girl from the home. ICE says the 3 men in handcuffs and shackles have been identified as undocumented and are being investigated for ties to the Tren de Araga gang and for potential gun trafficking. The officers in the operation have asked us to blur their faces because many of them work undercover. But some have criticized ICE officers for wearing masks during these operations. I asked them to respond to critics that say their identities should be known, that their faces should not be concealed.
There's a lot of people out there that are doxing them and sending it out to organizations that truly have the capability of causing harm to our officers.
While the focus today was arresting alleged violent criminals, Illinois' governor is warning that the operation is striking fear in the hearts of many law-abiding immigrants, even those who are U.S. citizens.
They're afraid to go shopping. They're afraid to take their own children to school because they have mixed status households.
David, the ICE agents we spoke to today said their focus is on the so-called worst of the worst criminals. But David, they also emphasize if you're undocumented and at one of these scenes, they will detain you too. David?
Pierre Thomas in Chicago for us. Thank you, Pierre.